Hello, YouTube modeling community. This is Rusty the Hammer. Rusty Rotor. By the way, this is a tool I haven't really showed. It's just I think we got this at Walmart, if I'm not mistaken, to keep like upstairs for the wife to do picture hanging. And then it just really wasn't doing the job right. So I got her a good hammer to put up there. And I just brought it down here, and I use it in the shop all the time for different things. Cheap. I think it was like a $5, $6 hammer at Walmart or Harbor Freight somewhere. I don't know. But yeah, that's another tool for the arsenal in here. We've got a long way in the shop. I'm really happy. I come down here and I sit now. Now, before I get ahead of myself, the diorama table. It definitely filled back in the space. And it limits me, but not in a way that it hampers me, if that makes any sense. So, like I've showed you before, how much space I got down through here. I can get my chair down through here. I can work all the way around the corner. I can work in the paint booth. Whatever I need to do without this being in the way. And right now, you're sitting on top of the diorama table facing me. So that's beneficial. And then when I need something, no matter what space I'm working at, and it's on here, all I gotta do is turn right around, grab it, go right back to work, put it back when I'm done. That way everything has a place and everything in its place. We still need, these are things that need to be done. Finish cleaning, dusting, Windexing, that kind of crap. Mop the floors. I got to cut the drywall up today, get that up underneath here, and then I'm going to store some of it back there under the corner where the paint booth is. We'll kind of glance at that here in a second. We got all the all the shelves are organized, other than the one behind me above the printer. We got all of our empty boxes down here, and I can get to my toolbox I was telling you about a video or two ago. It was my grandfather's, so I can get to that. That's probably going to go at the far end of the diorama table over here. I want it out where it can be seen. I do need to make some repairs to it, like I said before, but we'll go over that when I do get it out, and then decide which boxes I'm going to use as art and hang up. I'm probably going to use this ledge up here and start just putting them periodic here and there around, filling a spot, and do it that way. And then as I build more, I'll figure something else out. But I want to kind of leave the shelf open underneath here for overflow and whatever, overstock. But yeah, we got the diorama table done, more or less. I'll elaborate on it here in a second. So the only thing like I said, we got left to do is clean the shelf that goes up here. I got to add. I've got it right over here. I ran out of paint, so I didn't get the top of the diorama table painted, and the side organizer that I built that we'll take a look at too. I got to get it painted still. The shelf painted. So tomorrow or Wednesday I'll go out and I got to get the dowels and the quarter paint, and then I pretty much got all the material to finish up. I got to get the garage cleaned up today from where I built this. Sawdust everywhere, extra material. I got to get it back out to the shed. But today's project is I'm going to scoot this over to here so I have something to stand on, where I can get up there and put the two brackets up, and then set the shelf in place. Then I can get all the kits transferred up to it, and then start getting the lower shelf all organized. That's today's project. That, and get the stuff back out to the shed and clean the garage up. I'm getting ready to get my chair scooted around the table, put next to it, so I can kind of see how all that looks. And I want to get that area over there vacuumed today. So I got quite a bit to do. I'll probably be down here pretty late. And then tomorrow I got a test I have to have done and doctor's appointments, so I probably won't get down here till late in the afternoon. And then, like I said, Wednesday morning I'll probably get up early and go get the paint and the dowels. I mean, I really only need, I think this thing's coming like 4 foot lengths. I need like a, you know, size big. That's like 3. All right, where's that? Curiosity's killing the cat. Tape measure. It's a 1/2 inch inside to inside. So that would actually sit tight and be hard to unwind. So a 3/8 dowel rod. And then I don't think I really have anything smaller. Everything else is bigger. So like a 1/2 inch and a 3/8. Even that is like, oh yeah, that's 1/2 inch. And then of course the tapes are all bigger, so there's no problem. So I only need like a half inch dowel and a 3/8 inch dowel, and I only need pretty much one of each, probably, I would think, because this is just going to be a little dowel rack on this side and a little dowel rack on this side. I guess how I'm going to do it. Or maybe I'll just do a big one on this side and have everything over here. Because, I mean, we got ribbons and stuff too, like that. You know, that's paper. I can cut it bigger so it doesn't matter. I'm not going to fool with that. Everything else is bigger openings. So, yeah. So, we're going to go over this real quick. This video is only going to be about 15-20 minutes. There's not a lot to go over with. But we're going to start right here and kind of give you an idea. You can kind of see, like I said, we've seen this already, but just to show you, I got it more organized. You know, go around. Now, you can see how much room I got to add. You know, if I find a kit or trade for a kit, or somebody just sends me a kit, I got places to put it all now. And that's what this down here is for, too. Fall off. Excessive amount, whatever it may be. Some of these kits need to go up on the shelves. I haven't got them up yet. I just got them up off the floor, out of the way. We will work on probably a day each week, go through all that stuff and get all those organized. That's just very, very time consuming, and that I'm not going to wait until I'm done to do all that. But, you know, these 2 desks are a little unorganized right now, but we got to get to that. Straighten that up. Those drawers have got to be organized. I've been working on some of these drawers. So I guess main thing, let me scoot over here and you guys can see. Here's the rack I built. And this is for all like styrene, rod, you know, evergreen, metal tubing, square metal tubing, brass tubing, all that. Each has its own little compartment. You know, like this is all, as you can see, all tubing, round tubing in this compartment, and in this one, and then square tubing used for making frames, whatever it may be. It's all in here. Then I have 2 empty ones, so I, you know, get something different. I have room to put it. And here I've got like all my 2x4 type balsa wood. And then, yeah. Well, there's no, where'd it go? Yeah, that's it. And then here is like all your flat, you know, they make roofs out of, whatever it may be. Plywood size. Cut it down, make sheets of plywood. I have some real thin stuff too. Oh, right here it is. For like framing for windows. Posts for framing. Up like a pole barn. Big posts for framing, whatever it may be. And then a partial roll of screen. And then all my fall-off pieces go in this little Lazy Susan. So I got it organized. Round rod, square rod, metal rod, just flat pieces of wood, round, extra. I use them for mixing sticks, but you never know if you need a round one to make a shovel handle or whatever it may be. And then you can also see we got our power strip on there. Our switch turns the light on and off. There we go, see, boom, light's mounted. All that's painted. Down at this end we got our rulers. There's a 4-foot ruler, a 2-foot ruler, and then I also have a 6-foot ruler, but I gotta find it. The 6-foot ruler will get mounted up there, same length as the light. So it's all, got a place to be. Out of the way, I gotta go out to the garage and dig that one out. It's buried. And then as we move here, you can see the tabletop. I haven't painted it yet, but we're getting stuff out so we can organize drawers and get it kind of where it needs to be. And then we can always organize the top of this table later, another date. But we got our Dremel tool mounted, got our little vise, and then, like I said, I cleaned out the tackle box. And now I have all my accessories. These are for buffing. And I have all the foam accessories up there by the waxes. So I don't really need to bring those down and put them in here. But we got, all the different stones, the cullets, drill bits, micro, I forget what you call them. Kind of like this set, but real tiny. Have those. And then, cutting wheels galore. Round polishing pads. More cutting wheels galore. And then sanding wheels. Wire brushes, just brushes, sanding stones, more stones. So, it gets a drawer all to itself. And as I add, I have empty containers I can fill up. 2 rows, well, 3 rows to be exact. So, I'll probably never fill all these up. So, we got a place for that now. And then this is over detailing wire, as it says on the drawer, detail wiring. A lot of this stuff goes up on the dowel rod racks that's on spools, and then the miscellaneous, I use guitar strings, piano wire. I just keep those in their little envelopes and keep them down inside here. And packages like this that are on a card, I just keep in here. Loose wire. As I empty a spool, I'll use this spool to put this on, and then add it up to the rack, so on and so forth. I just need a lot of empty spools. This one's got all my fabrics, ribbons, bead edging I use for when I do a seat or a custom interior, mesh, you name it, it's in there. That foam, craft foam. And then this drawer, matter of fact, we'll put that over here because that all goes in here. I'm going to do that as we're talking. All the attachments for the Dremel tool. Here's an extra wand in case that one never goes bad. I got my shrink tubing kit back here too, because I'll have my soldering iron will go up here on the desk too. But these are all attachments for the Dremel. The handle for a Dremel. Use it like a router. And then I got a cheap Dremel that I'll just store in here also. And then all the paperwork we'll just keep in here. And believe it or not, I don't use a lot of this stuff. Every once in a while. I do have a cordless, one of those miniature. Can't see it. I might have it in a drawer somewhere for right now. But this drawer is going to be primarily for overflow of tools. So we got that cleaned out as I was talking to you. And so mail call, that claw, you flip it out and it elastic backs in place. So that's how I was able to get all these organized up here, because I couldn't reach them because the desk sticks out too far for me to reach back in there, and it worked perfect. I can grab the kit gently, I can put it where I need to, get a kit off if I want it, and then I have one also. It was a 2-pack kit, so I have one over here on this side also. So anything I can't reach in this area here, I can use that to get to it. I did get my nephew's RC car assembled. It's ready to go. Played with it a little bit. It's fast. It's I don't know, like a dirt track truck. It's not a rock crawler, but And we've already seen the paints, the paint booth. Oh, we got to look down here. So as you can see, I got my organizers, dense foam board, loose styrofoam, the paper back foam board, all that's in there. Different pieces of wood. Can't think of the name of this board. But it's all thin pieces that will be, I can cut them down and use them for a diorama or a base if I want to do a vignette, anything like that. And then blocking, styrofoam blocking, round styrofoam, so on and so forth. Like that dense block down there is going to get used for the feet for the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. That's the Marshmallow Man's fingers. Just got to cut them down to, little short lengths. Got our air dry clay for Stay Puft. And then the drywall, I'll keep about 4 sheets and it'll go up against here. And it gets another strip like this, run right here, about 1.25 inches wide. It'll keep the drywall from slipping and kicking out this way. And then this is where the diorama, all those stuff gets stacked up underneath here. So it'll be garage, all the stuff for the garage, Gastronomics, and then Ghostbusters. So it'll all fit underneath here. And then my fall off of my drywall will go back there in that corner, behind that compressor. And then I'll just take it out of there as I need it and put it here. So kind of everything has a place and in its place. And you can see my shelf board. I just got to get it up. There's my shelf brackets laying there. And then, yeah, my recliner and table. There's some more foam board and wood over here. I got to get up underneath here. So yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. No Mental Monday today. I'm still working on it. I don't do it until I've had time to just devote to it. With this shop being the way it is, it's been crazy. I've not been able to. I've tried to for 5-10 minutes and I get distracted on something else. Plus, it's football season. Blah, blah, blah. It's one thing or another. Or grandkids. So, and it's not going to be a great one, so to speak. But, I put some thought into it and some research into it. So, I will get that finalized and we will do a proper Mental Monday. I don't know if it'll be next Monday or the following Monday, but each Monday we'll still have a video. It may just be an update or maybe something came in mail-wise and we'll cover that and go over it. We do have some things we're expecting to come in. I also got, turn you around, air purifier. Because this thing smells horrible. My son and daughter-in-law got me this for Christmas, which helps. But with that going, and then the little mini purifiers, I should be able to be A-OK. Fonzie, A-O, K. It's just, I'm tired of walking down here, and it just reeks of that resin. And I could have set it up in a different spot, out in my garage or something, but I like having everything right here by me. I don't want to have to keep going over here. And that's the reason why I'm switching the shop around. Everything's right where I can get to it and need it and work with it or use it to help or whatever it is without going to a different room, a different part of the house, or get it out of storage and set it up for that one day. No, I like it like a workshop style shop. And yet I have a nice little place to sit down, kick my feet up, watch TV, catch up on videos, play video games, watch a movie, whatever it may be. It's my own little, my own little space. So, that being said, thank you to all my past and present subscribers. If you're not subscribed, just hit that button. It's free. Hit that bell notification while you're at it. You'll know when all these videos come out. If you're new, go back and watch some of the older videos. Definitely go back and watch my very first one. Because you'll see how the shop has transformed from that. Because it's kind of like a tour of the shop and, a little bit about myself and what direction I want to go in, to where we're at now. And the same way, when this is all done, whatever day of the week I'm done, and the next day I will come in and we're going to do a grand reopening video of the shop, starting out there in the garage, coming in, see how it's all laid out, where everything's at, and how it is now. And you'll be able to compare that from now to the first video and see how much it's actually changed. So this thing is definitely heavier than I thought it was going to be. Anyways, not horrible, but I mean, it's still, you know, I can grab a hold of it and I can pull myself without the desk sliding. Or if I need to move it, I can just plant my foot. I can move the desk. It slides fairly easy. I thought about putting it on a set of casters, and it's still an option down the road. But that would require probably a day or two's worth of work to take everything off the table, jack the table up where I can get underneath it and drill the holes to put the casters and the nuts and everything. So, but that is an option. I have some casters out in the garage even. I can take a look at them and see if they'd be strong enough to hold the weight of the table. But yeah, that's where we're at. So again, thank you to everybody. Market Hobby Nut Models, you know, guys know, I say it all the time, his link's down below. Go check him out. Pick you up tape. I ordered this. You guys have seen it. It's plastic with masking tape. Mia. I cut off a little bit and use plastic and wrap around the model when I'm just trying to like paint maybe the lower half. This stuff works really good. And I've had this for a long, long time. I've barely used any of it. We'll get into a lot of this stuff more down the road too. Look at this medical tape. You know what this works really good for? Because it's light tack. You cut off, rip it down what you need, and you can wrap your exhaust headers in it. Your manifolds. Anything like a real car would have that kind of heat shield around it to protect it from whatever may be close to it. This stuff works great for that. You can dye it whatever color you want to match. You know, motorcycles, it doesn't matter what it is, that's what it works perfect for. Another video we'll get into is, I've seen guys do videos on this stuff. This foil tape, it's a good substitute for bare metal foil. Is it as nice? No, it's a little thicker, a little stickier. It depends on what kind you get. This is cheapy crap. This is high dollar. You can kind of see the finish and the sheen. Used for the same purpose, but you buy the high dollar stuff, this will last you a lifetime. And it's a little thinner, it's a little less gluier, and it works really good. Here's another thing, medical tape. It's already the color of like some heat wrap. You can dye this stuff too, darker, whatever. And it's got a pretty good tack to it. So you just put it on a piece of glass and rip it down to the size you need and then wrap around it. So there's always things that are, you know, can be used for the hobby. You just got to think about it. Wide Tamiya tape. All this stuff's going to go up on these dowels. So all I got to do is pull down what I need and cut it off, and I don't have to fill up drawer space. I can keep it up off the desk, out of the way, but yet centrally located for every area I'm working in. But enough of that crap. Like I said, we'll get into that down the road. You guys have a great week. Probably won't do one Wednesday. We'll probably see you Friday. And we should be just about done. I've got a niece coming over Saturday, and my granddaughter's going to be here. So I may be down here Saturday working a little bit for a little while. We'll see. But until then, guys, take care. Get some modeling in. Always leave your comments down below, what you think about the shop so far, where we're at, what we're doing, any suggestions, you know, shop cards, anything you want to, send to the channel. I'll be glad to share it on the channel. It doesn't matter, guys. You just got to let me know via email. It's always down below also. Spread the word. We're like at 8:45, I think. We're getting there. Just, it's going to take time. I'm just like a little kid. I'm just super excited. I want to do this giveaway. So I'm probably more ecstatic than everybody else out there, but it is what it is. And we'll get there. And again, thank you guys. We'll see you Friday. This is Rusty Rotor. I'm out.